Hello.
Give me the graham cracker.
I have a fundamental question.
Okay.
What is butterscotch? What does it taste like? I don't even know how I would describe butterscotch.
Butterscotch is like super intense, concentrated caramel. I'm not really a caramel person. But it's like, to me, concentrated caramel in your mouth and like caramel explosion.
So you say that you don't like butterscotch. However, I saw him when I made this dessert for the first time, hunched over this pan with a fork, rapidly eating as if he had never seen food before.
You had, well, you do starve me. That's because you had whipped cream on top of it and nuts. The butterscotch was just in the way.
Oh, really? Really?
Yeah, and the graham crackers were
So you didn't like
delish.
it at all?
It was delicious, okay?
So did I prove to you that butterscotch is worthy of your attention?
Instance of butterscotch, yes. We'll see future, but I love this. So
Okay.
let's make, I haven't actually made it before, so.
This recipe was actually brought to me by my grandmother, Memere, who taught my dad how to make this recipe, and then my dad taught me. So this is a butterscotch icebox cake.
What's icebox mean?
It just means layers of like cookie and like a pudding or a whipped cream layered, and then you refrigerate it so the cookies soften and
yum.
it kind of becomes this almost like a bread puddingy type thing.
I like that. Okay.
It's really delicious, and thank you, Memere. I miss you. So Eric and I were slaving away over the stove making butterscotch pudding. You just buy them in, you can buy butterscotch pudding in like a little packet.
Yeah.
It's like the Jello.
Yeah.
And you just add milk, and then you bring it to a boil, and then it creates pudding.
Looks good.
Isn't that delicious? So then we just pop this in the fridge for about 20 minutes, just so it's not piping hot, but you still want it to be pretty hot and nice and soft.
So are the directions to do that on the package?
Want to show the camera? Yeah, so the directions on how to make the pudding
It's hot.
are on the box of the pudding. And so you just make it according to the directions, and then you just want to pop it in the fridge to let it set for about 20 minutes or so. So it's not crazy liquidy, but it still has almost like a creme anglaise.
Creme anglaise.
Creme anglaise texture.
No one knows what creme anglaise is.
So kind of like a melted ice cream texture.
Oh.
So creamy,
Yum.
but still liquidy. And yeah.
That sounds good to me.
So this recipe is really simple. You make your pudding, and we have our graham crackers. So I just got regular graham crackers in the store. You can use like the honey ones, but I like just the original.
I just stack these in here. Can I
Yes,
just
you
start?
want to take a 5x9 loaf pan. This is just what you would make like, you know, banana bread in or something like that. Now try not to break them.
Oh.
And you just want to make a single layer of graham cracker in the bottom of your dish, so you can break the graham crackers.
Oh, it's like Tetris.
To make it fit. Exactly. There you go.
Oh, that's good. Just one layer?
So you start off with that one layer, just like that. Eric did an amazing job.
Thank you.
And then you want to take your pudding and see if I can not drip it everywhere. And you just want to make a nice layer of pudding. And how my dad described this to me is you just make a layer like you're making lasagna, and then back to the graham cracker, and you just want to keep going.
Oh, so it's literally like lasagna. Lasagna?
Lasagna.
That's cool.
Yeah, so it's like a butterscotch lasagna icebox cake. You gotta make it look pretty.
Okay, there we go.
You're failing at this. So
Oh God, it's all over the floor.
Oh,
I'm gonna be the graham cracker layerer here.
cool.
So when do you stop?
You have to improve your graham cracker skills.
I will do better. But when do you stop layering? Just when it's done until you?
Yeah, so you keep going. Same thing over and over. Graham pudding, graham pudding, graham pudding, until you reach the top of the pan or you run out of pudding. Either one.
You don't want to cook with me anymore?
Maybe I'll stick to the cooking. and
I'm just trying to be your little sidekick
you can stick
here.
to the eating. There we go.
That's easy enough for me.
So the reason why this is so good is that the butterscotch pudding seeps into the graham crackers and it becomes this amazing kind of like graham cracker cookie butterscotch layer cake. And then on the top, we're gonna add some fresh whipped cream and some nuts, and it's just gonna take it to a whole nother level.
I'd much rather
Eric,
just be
this looks
eating,
like
okay?
a school art project gone wrong.
It's supposed to be rustic.
You know when you give
Oh God, it's everywhere.
you know when you give like a little kid like a crayon and you say like make a tree.
Oh my gosh. So what, you're saying I'm a little child?
When it comes to butterscotch
Whatever.
icebox cakes, one more layer
Okay.
of the pudding here, and then one more layer of graham, and then it's time for our whipped cream.
I want to treat you bad. I want to treat you bad.
Ooh.
What they don't know is that this is a pickup from this morning.
Yes, it has been about 12 hours since we revisited this video. We started at 7 a.m. and we're finishing at 7 p.m.
Yes, long story. We'll tell you later.
So we're very hungry. So you want to add your cream to the top of your layers. You can either serve this refrigerated, so you can pop it in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours, let it set, and let all the cookies get nice and soft, and eat it chilled. I really like it chilled. You can also eat it at room temperature, so not even put it in the fridge and just eat it after an hour of it just sitting on the counter.
Yeah.
But the best part of this to me is adding a top layer of whipped cream. And instead of getting it in the grocery store, you
I
gotta
like
make
grocery
it fresh.
store whipped cream.
It's good, but the homemade.
No, I mean
come
it's
on.
you can't beat it.
So it's so easy too. It's ridiculously easy. All you need to do is add some heavy cream.
Okay.
Heavy whipping cream creates better peaks of whipped cream. So when you see whipping cream, it's better for whipped cream. Okay. So you want to add that right into your mixer. You can also use a hand mixer, or if you really are feeling extra strong, you can use a whisk. I've done it before. When I was in college, I used to do it because I didn't have a mixer.
Kudos.
And then just a little bit of vanilla extract. And because this is a very sweet dessert, I don't add any sugar to the whipped cream. It's just vanilla extract. So you're gonna turn this on medium-high speed and let it go for just a few minutes until you see whipped cream form.
Nice.
Nice stiff peaks. Just wanna take your big dollops of whipped cream and put it right on the top. I really wanted to put it on your nose.
Yum, yum, yum.
So good.
Yum. Can I top?
Yeah, so how did you roast these nuts, Eric? They're slivered almonds.
I know how I roasted these very well because I had to roast them twice. Because I ate so many, she made me roast more.
Yes.
So what you do is you just put them in 375-degree oven
Yes.
for 3 to 4 minutes and watch them. You don't want them too dark. You just want them a little brown.
Also, you have whipped cream on your lips.
I'm fine with that.
Evidence. I'll help you.
Fun.
Almonds and butterscotch, amazing combination, especially toasted almonds because they have that little bit of like smoky richness to it, and it just makes everything
Smoky
better.
richness.
Y'all.
Okay,
Lettuce. Give this a try. I can't wait.
let's go.
It's been long enough.
Let's go.
I thought you were gonna.
Can we eat
Let's
this?
try this. It's actually better
Ooh,
than the first time I made it. I think I got Memere's tricks
that is
down.
so good. The graham cracker, I got one graham cracker that was a little bit crunchy still and I loved it.
So
Whoa.
buttery and fluffy,
Oh my God.
and just, oh my God, so good.
Mm.
Check this out on tastefullygrace.com.
You won't regret it.
Currently caffeinating, currently caffeinating.